Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Welcome to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. This is Mike, the Northwoods Beer Guy, and I'm here with my trusty companion and co-host, Jim.
Hello, everybody. How you doing, Mike?
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Another day in paradise.
Hey, dude, it is December 22nd.
We are very close to Christmas.
We are knocking on the Christmas door.
It is right around the corner.
It is right around the corner.
And I hope everybody has a good, happy holidays out there, too. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas.
For sure. We are so thankful for all of you guys and gals out there that have been following us this year. We got one more
episode
podcast for this year.
Oh, yep.
And then we start our second season. We're going to start season number 2 in January this year.
I can't believe we're that far along.
Yeah. It has been kind of crazy. It's kind of funny, Jim. I've been putting together a spreadsheet of all the beers that we've tried on the podcast, and we are like in the mid 200s now.
Just for the podcast.
For the podcast.
Right, which is amazing because, I mean...
The vast majority of them we've never had before.
Right. I was going to say, so hopefully the listeners are getting a good cross-section, too, of the good and bad beers out there that you can try. And hopefully we're helping you out.
Exactly.
I hope you just keep sending us comments.
Yep.
I think you got some comments from our last episode, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I put out a poll.
Yep.
And remember, it was, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Which we think it is.
And what do you think the people out there said?
Well, they got to follow what we said, right? That it's a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had the vast majority. In fact, I'd have to look. I'm not sure. We might have had one person said no, if that, and everybody else said yes. So
we're right.
Yeah.
So we're right about the movies. We got to be right about the beer.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it.
We would never lead anyone astray.
We would never lead our listeners astray.
Tell them the whole truth.
And another thing that actually I'm kind of excited about is we actually just went live on YouTube.
Nice.
Now, it's not video. It's our same shows, but if I'm hoping that people that maybe aren't on some of the other podcast locations, everybody can get on YouTube.
Yes.
And they'll be able to follow us there. So if you have friends out there that haven't heard us, direct them to YouTube. Just go and look up Northwoods Beer Guy, and we are on there. Wow. And all of our episodes for this year are on there, and then moving forward, we're going to be on there. So it's just another location where you can listen to us and hopefully, at least get some humor out of what we say and a little bit of
enlightenment.
There you go. Thank you, Jim.
We try to give. I mean, we're only giving our opinion.
Yep.
And our opinion is never right. But it's our opinion, right?
Exactly. So it's never wrong.
So we just try to tell people what we think.
Exactly.
We always appreciate anybody's comments. And we even more appreciate anybody who sends beer.
Yes. If you'd like to send us a beer to try, we would love to try a beer. Right. So,
what do we got going on?
So this week.
So what's our theme? Last time we had Now
remember, December has been holidays.
Yep.
The first 2 weeks were the Shiner box. Last week was the Sam Adams box with a couple of other beers that we had.
Yep.
This week, these are all by different brewers.
Okay.
But they're all basically Christmas related. I mean, looking at them, I think they're all Christmas. So this is going to be interesting to see how these compare.
Right. And only like maybe half are made in the United States.
Yes.
And then the last half are from overseas, Europe mainly.
Yep. We have 2 that are double digits.
Ooh, nice.
And I think the lowest one is a 5.2.
Okay.
So it is definitely drinkable. We have at least one that's barrel aged.
One, I think the other unique part is these ones from Europe all have cork in them.
Yeah. So what's up with that? We had to dig out a corkscrew
to try to, we thought it was wine there for a minute.
One of them, we need a corkscrew. The other 2, we can actually pop the cork.
We may struggle a little bit, but we're going to get them apart.
Exactly.
So hopefully it shows it on the picture what it's like, but it's not like a regular pop top on a it's 12-ounce can or a bottle.
It's got the little wire cage thing that keeps the cork in, and you got to take that off, then pop the cork. And so we're going to see. Yes. And also this week, Jim, I'm going to test your Christmas knowledge. I have printed off some Christmas trivia.
Nice.
And we have got easy, medium, and difficult.
Really?
So we're going to skip through, once we go, we'll ask you a couple questions, And as the farther along in the tasting we get, then we'll start asking you some more difficult ones. I think you're going to do well.
Wow.
I think.
I did not think that I was going to be tested today. I should have been studying up. I know my daughter, I think your daughter too, they're getting ready for their semester finals.
Oh, yeah.
So now here I've got to get ready too then.
Yeah. Yes, you needed to get ready.
All right. Well,
so
hopefully, people
we're going to find out, because we know after last week that you definitely don't know your Christmas movies.
Right.
So we're going to...
Well, hopefully people, this was real time. People would be able to let us know, what the answers were, so I wouldn't have to embarrass myself.
Yeah, well, you'll probably embarrass yourself anyway, but we're going to find out.
All right.
But first, we're going to get a beer.
All right. Let's kick it off.
So... the first beer, and we've had a number of beers from this brewery before.
Okay.
This is from Hop and Barrel.
Yep.
This is their Sam's Christmas Village Cookie.
Ooh, cookie.
It is a 5.2% ABV Helles Lager.
Lager.
And let's see. Did you have a little write-up?
There's a little bit in green there. See it?
All right. It says, a delightful holiday brew created with our friends at Sam's Christmas Village, which I'm not sure what, it must be a store or something, using a custom blend of malts. This crisp lager was inspired by your favorite Christmas treats with notes of almond and spritz cookies. I don't know what a spritz cookie is.
So are we going to test you on that so I can get you back?
No. Even Santa himself has approved.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's all we need to know. If Santa approved... we're good.
Look on the label of the can. He's sticking his cookie in the beer.
He is.
So I don't know if that's a good thing.
That darn Santa.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes. Well, look at here. There's a close-up on the cookie.
Oh, wait. Did you see this here too? The added ingredients.
Oh.
Freshly fallen snow and the glimmer in Santa's eye.
Ooh. Flavor notes, cookies with sugar and spice and everything nice.
Well, they're really building themselves up.
Now, if I remember right, I think last week Sam Adams had something similar to that, and it kind of, was okay. But so let's see what we maybe have here.
I mean, everything
is in a can, a 12-ounce can, and it's got Santa right on the label, dipping a cookie in his beer.
Oh, he's not wearing that barrel, right? He's using it as a table?
Just using it as a table. All right. Not like last week.
Yeah, that's all he had on was a barrel.
Yeah, that was weird. All right, so Christmas Village Cookie.
Ooh, wow. That smells sweet.
That smells, yeah.
Really sweet.
Color-wise, I mean, it looks like...
like a cookie.
No. On the beer.
Yeah, no. The looks like the same color.
Oh yeah,
as a Christmas cookie.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a normal. What you think of like a Pilsner color.
Yes,
you know what I mean, like that.
Nice sweet
smell.
Boy,
that smells sweet, doesn't it?
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. That has a sweet. I mean, it's not over the top sweet.
No, like Avery, where it's covering up something.
Right. This definitely tastes.
They're using this sweetness as a flavor.
This tastes like a cookie, like a sugar cookie.
I don't know what spritz cookies taste like, but
I don't either.
Maybe that's what that is.
Could be. Like I said, it reminds me of like a sugar cookie, like with the frosting on the top.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Again, I don't know what almonds.
We've had almonds before, but in a beer, I don't know what it.
Right. I mean, I've had almonds, but I don't know if that's a flavor that's in this beer. I can't tell you that.
It could be. Maybe that's part of that cookie flavor. When I drink it, I don't think instantly almond at all. I think cookie.
Yes,
for sure.
It's definitely sweet. I mean, and the sweetness doesn't last.
No,
it's like the smell and the very initial taste, but it doesn't it's not one of those like hurt your teeth.
Right.
It's so sugary. It is not like that. So this is a pretty good beer.
I like it. I think it's nice.
Well, what are you thinking on your score? I'll have you kick it off.
Boy.
Speaking of scores, have you updated your total number of beers you've rated?
We're getting extremely close to 4,700.
47.
Very close, yes.
All right. Well, so that's a good sign. So you might. I know in a couple episodes there, your street cred was getting knocked down because you didn't like spiders.
Yeah, spiders and bats.
But you're doing okay then on
and
your
you tried to pull some kind of a thing, I think, because I like It's a Wonderful Life. You're trying to, and again, that's the greatest quintessential. I'm not going to get into that now.
That's your opinion.
I'm going back here to the Christmas cookie beer here.
But the 4,700 is a good number because that's, I mean, and then your average is still.
It's like a 2.98.
Wow. See,
average.
Mine is much lower than that. I'm close to the 2.5.
But that's because you used to rate beers like crazy low at times.
See?
But again,
that helps my average.
It helps your average, so to speak.
So see,
but I do think that the way we do it with our 2.5 average, I think it helps people, gives people a lot better idea on what a beer would taste like.
Instead of pushing it to 4 all
Instead
the time.
of your average being a 4, yeah. So, okay.
All right.
Hop and Barrel Sam's Christmas Village Cookie, I think is pretty good. I'm going to take another taste here.
Oh, wait. I do have a little bit more write-up. It said, some said it was foolish to attempt to combine sweet Christmas cookies and a crisp lager. We ignored them. Behold, a delicious cookie-flavored lager just in time for the holiday season. So, I mean, their write-up is good, and what they said was going to be in there.
I like the flavor of this. I think most people would find it pretty pleasant. I'm actually going to go like a 3.3.
Whoa!
I think this is good. I like this.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, I like Christmas cookies, too.
So my only, it's not negative, thing that you really only taste the sugar. I mean, there's not a lot of flavor other than, so like a Christmas cookie is very sugary.
Yep.
That is what you're going to get with this beer.
Yes.
You're not going to get much almond or
I don't get almond. Yeah.
Some of these other things you're not going to get, but it is a very good sugary flavor. It's not going to hurt your teeth. It doesn't overpower you. So I think it's really good and smooth. I'm going to go at 2.9. I'm going to give myself a little bit of wiggle room.
Sure. Yep.
But it's a very good beer. I would not hesitate to recommend it.
Yep. No, I agree with you. Like I said, I think it's good. I think it tastes like a sugar cookie, Christmas cookie. So yeah, I think most people would try it and they wouldn't be like, woo, that is bad. I think it's a good one. So, all right, Jim, you ready for your first? So we're going into some Christmas trivia here.
All right, we'll give her a whirl.
So
I can't
here's how we
anything.
got. Here's what we got. We've got 3 lists here. We got a easy, a medium, and a difficult. All right. So we're going to start with the easy ones.
All right. So we'll read the question.
Yep.
Let's pause.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So that we'll get a little bit of time in there. So if the listeners want to type something in and send back, we won't just blur out the answer. For sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to message us, you can do it on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You can email us at NorthwoodsBeerGuy.com or NorthwoodsBeerGuy@gmail.com. I'm sorry. And give us your answers as well. I'd like to see how our listeners compare to you in the Christmas trivia, because I think you're going to do well. I think you're a closet Christmas fan, is what I think.
All right.
So okay. So we're going to start off. We'll do 5 questions.
All right.
Okay. And we've got enough beers, so we're going to do two different times on each level.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to just start with number 1 to 5, then we'll do another beer, okay?
All right.
So here we are on the easy questions.
All right.
Question number 1. In the song, Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? That's the Jeopardy theme if you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim. In the song, Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? I think you're struggling here.
Somebody had like a magic wand or something.
I might have...
there was like a magic wand, right? The little boy came in there.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You would be incorrect.
So that's 1 for the good guys.
An old silk hat.
Oh.
So Jim is -1.
All right.
I'm going to mark this on the list. -1.
Yep.
All right.
I might need some help from the audience.
I think I might have overestimated
my abilities.
Your abilities.
All right.
Okay. Question number 2.
Number 2.
What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver?
Tinsel.
That's your final answer?
That's my final
ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I got one right.
You are correct.
Wow. I'm even.
You're even now. You're back to zero. All right. Question number 3.
Okay.
Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life? And if you hadn't dogged me last week, I could have helped you. But, so they're looking for the actor's name. Who played George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life?
I'm sure it's probably a very well known from the 40s.
Yeah. And he was actually around for a long time.
Oh, that helps me out. How about initials?
I'll give you the initials.
All right.
JS.
I think that's BS.
Nope.
I got nothing. JS. Nope.
You give up?
I give up.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. Who the hell's that?
Oh my gosh.
Is that well-known?
I'm so mad right now. All right.
All right. What's
So you're back at -1.
All right.
Question number 4.
4.
Per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa on who has been naughty and nice?
There's a spy now?
Dude, if you don't get this right, I might have to punch you.
Your parents?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Dude, really? That's your answer?
Yeah. I didn't know there were spies now.
So you give up. You're going to -2.
I'm going parents.
Okay, you're wrong. Elf on a shelf. Oh
What?
my gosh.
Elf on a shelf?
Yes.
I've never heard of it. I have no idea what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I should have had a different person here for these questions.
Elf on a shelf?
Elf on a shelf.
That's not even a real thing.
It's been around for a long time.
Dude.
You get this, you buy this little doll elf. They go around the house. Kids, if you're listening, the elves come alive at night and they make sure to check on you all day. And then they go to a different spot in the house and they keep checking.
Adults, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Adults, you know what I'm talking about. All right.
Wow. All
Question number 5. Oof. You're -2 right now, Jim.
These are not easy questions.
Every one of those was easy.
Oh my gosh.
Question number 5. What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch?
Milk? Eggnog.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right.
Way to go. All right, so you're back to -1.
All right.
So you made it through the first 5.
So
All
I'm
right,
at least
so-
almost above water.
Yeah, so we're going to do another beer, and then we'll go back to 5 more easy questions.
Gosh,
And then-
easier.
well, yeah, on the list here. And then we're going to keep going. So,
All right.
number 2, the second beer that we have is by Brewdog.
Brewdog. Didn't they have a TV show?
Yes, they did. And if you remember right, when I was in Atlanta, we went.
You stopped
My
there.
wife and I went to Brewdog Atlanta.
Did you bring this one back from there?
Nope. I bought this in Peoria, Illinois.
Oh,
I
snap.
bought it back from there. And it's a Beaut. So let me go back.
Uh-oh.
They teamed up with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Really?
So if you remember right,
that was one of the top 5 movies, right?
yes, it was like number 5 or 6 or whatever it was. And if you remember right, Cousin Eddie had said in the movie, "It's a Beaut, Clark." Well, it's a Beaut pecan and toffee stout.
Ooh, pecans.
Pecans.
Is that like the pecan Kringle from Central?
I'm hoping.
From Central Waters?
It's probably not. It's 7.5% ABV, which the pecan Kringle I think was 12 or 13.
Oh,
So
right.
it's probably not quite as strong, but yeah, a pecan and toffee stout. So let's and if you look at the logo, it's got Santa Claus. It reminds me of Christmas Vacation.
It's got all the parts and pieces.
Yeah. So let's see what this bad boy.
All right. Well, I'm hoping. Oh, I did see it was 7.5%.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I found a write up on it.
Yeah, I did. I got it too.
Do you? Okay. Do you want to?
All right. So we've teamed up with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation to bring you It's a Beaut Pecan and Toffee Stout. Ringing in at 7.5 ABV, this rich and decadent stout combines sweet toffee flavors, roasted cacao, and hints of vanilla.
Nice.
Dare we say it, we've captured Christmas in a can.
Okay.
It may not be the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, but we guarantee that your 6-pack won't arrive meowing.
Okay. Do you know what that refers to?
No.
First off, when it says the gift that keeps on giving. So if you remember from Christmas Vacation, when Clark was waiting for his Christmas bonus, instead of money, they signed them all up for a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Oh, really?
And Cousin Eddie said, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, or something like that. He goes, yes, it is, Eddie. And then when they're talking about that it won't show up meowing is when Aunt Bethany showed up, her and her husband, and she had wrapped her cat up for a present. Yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's a classic, yes. All right, so
Ooh,
Brewdog is, like I said, they're out of England. It's either England or Scotland. I think it's England.
But they brew their beers in the United States.
Well,
The guys are from there, right?
They have a brewery in the United States as well, but they still have their original brewery is in England, I believe.
Okay.
So,
smells good.
oh yeah, it's definitely got a chocolatey.
Not bad.
I think to me the main flavor is like a pecan. I kind of get that kind of a nutty
The
initial.
finish, yeah.
Initial.
I taste some chocolate.
Yes, there's chocolate as well.
Yep. It's not
bad. I hope you like it because you might get one for Christmas.
It's okay. I mean, I'm trying to think.
I definitely smell the chocolate.
Right. And now that's the finish. That's all really that I can taste is the chocolate coming through.
I don't get like a toffee.
No, not.
But I can taste the chocolate. I get like a pecan flavor. I don't get like a toffee flavor.
No, it's not
good.
bad.
I don't mind it. It's not bad.
No, I mean, it's a decent beer.
Yeah.
And now what's the claim to fame to BrewDogs? People provide recipes and they brew them, right?
BrewDogs has been around for a while. They used to have a TV show. Remember, we had talked about that a few weeks ago.
All right.
And they would go and team up with breweries in that area and they'd brew a beer. And like I said, the thing that I really liked about it was they would take a growler of beer to, let's say, the laundromat or the store or the local barber shop, and they'd introduce people to craft beer.
Oh.
And they were the ones that were always like, you have to introduce yourself to, talk to the beer, and they smell it, go, hello, how are you? And like I said, what I really liked was they were just trying to get more people into it.
Into craft beer drinking.
And that was, I guess if you wanted to say it, that was kind of where my thought process, and it wasn't even back then, but like for our podcast, because, we're just trying to tell people, hey, this is what we think, and I do think that our opinion on a lot of these beers are most people would agree with. Right. I think, what I mean? Where if we say a beer is really good, you could probably try it, know? And that's kind of where my thought of doing this podcast kind of came from those guys.
Right.
You know? So that's kind of
they were almost your mentors without being there.
Kind of, I guess. Susie and I we watched the show, and it was funny. Yeah, I mean, they did stuff on there, and it was really cool. And then about the time COVID hit, they quit doing it, and such. So, but like I said, and when we were in Atlanta and went to BrewDog Atlanta, that was really cool to check that out. And they had a number of beers.
Was this one on tap there?
Yes, it was, but I refrained because I knew we were going to do it, so I did not try it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good self-control.
I know, and it would kill me because I was like, oh, it's on tap. Maybe I should try it. And I'm like, nope. I know, because I had bought the 4-pack of this already before we went. Okay. Yes, so I had it at the house, and I'm like, I can't
sneak one. Yep.
Correct. So I waited till now. So
all right,
I do like this. I think the aroma I think is good. This one I'm gonna go with 3.2, just below the last one. I think because this is good. I do like it, but yeah, I'm gonna go 3.2. I think the flavors are good. I definitely get like the pecan and stuff, but I think I don't know. It's just I'm gonna go there. I think that's where I'm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go a 3.1. I'm gonna rate it ahead of the cookie.
Yep.
Cookie one only because that was a little bit sugary.
Yep.
This has a little bit more flavor for me. So I like it's a Beaut. I mean, there's not a lot of separation between the two, and they're both very good, both of them.
Yep.
But I think I like this Beaut, this one a little bit better.
It's a good beer, and like I said, I think you're probably right. Like I said, I was going, okay, do a 3.2 or a 3.4. I don't think it's a 3.4. That's why I put it at 3.2.
Yep.
But I do think the flavor is really well done. Like I said, I get the pecan and such, all that stuff kind of thing. And I think if a person if you see it out there, I think you should try it.
Right.
It's a good beer.
Yeah, it's either one I'd recommend. Either one of these first
either of those first two are both
they're really good.
They're very good. So
we're kind of setting the bar a little bit higher for this category.
We painted ourselves in a corner.
I mean, the first 2 or 3 weeks we didn't shoot very high, but now we're already. I mean, these beers are already rating higher than what we did.
And
pretty much.
And this is the lower end of the ABV.
Right.
We got the other ones coming up yet and we're not gonna lie, the last 3 bottles are big.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a taster glass of, and then we may revisit them at the end off camera, so to speak, to try them again. But I'm looking forward to these. I think it's going to be good.
Yes. I can't wait to get that far down the list.
All right, Jim.
All right.
Round two of the easy questions.
Those first ones were hard.
You're at -1 right now.
All right. I'm doing okay.
I still got faith in you. You're going to end up positive.
All right.
Okay. Question number 6 overall.
Yep.
One of Santa's reindeer shares a name with a famous symbol of Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that?
Cupid?
Ding! Good. You're even.
Man.
Nice. All right.
Doing all right.
Question number...
Oh, shoot. I went too quick for the listeners. Dang it. Did we do it?
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm sure you knew that anyway. Okay. So slow down.
All right.
Question number
Quick enough.
7. Question number 7.
Yep.
What Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892?
The Nutcracker.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
+1.
I'm already in the positive.
You're in a positive now. Okay.
All right.
Question number 3 in this 8 overall. In 1981, Bob and Doug McKenzie released their own version of a classic Christmas song. Which song was it?
Silent Night?
You've never heard the Bob and Doug McKenzie?
Yeah, but they're Christmas song.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer in a tree. 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh.
You're back to even.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Jim not knowing that.
12 Days of Christmas. All right.
12 Days of Christmas. All right. Question number 9, number 4 in this round.
All right.
What animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole on Christmas Eve? Okay.
Cars.
Huh?
Is that it? The car.
Cars?
Yeah.
We talked about it last week. Polar Express.
What? Polar Express.
Yeah. We didn't talk a lot about it. I said it's a kid's movie, and I haven't really watched it. So you're back under, you're at,
wow.
Let's see, -1, even, -1, -2, -1, even, +1, even, -1 again.
All right.
The last one on the easy questions.
Jeez.
You needed to build up some cred here. What much reviled Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life?
Holly.
You eat holly?
I don't put any Christmas stuff on the shelf. What?
Fruitcake.
That's an edible? People use that as a paperweight. That's not fair.
I still look at what is the comedian's name? Jim Gaffigan, when he's talking about fruitcake, and he said, fruit, good, cake, great, fruitcake, horrible, nasty stuff, you know? So, yes.
That was your question?
That was a question. So you're at, let's see, -1, even, -1, -2, -1, even, +1, even. You're at -2 after the easy ones.
That really? Who uses fruitcake?
Well,
that's a bad question.
I'm going to write up here -2 so we remember. Boy, Jim.
All right. Don't bust my nuts. Just give me a nutcracker.
We're going to go to the Nutcracker beer.
All right.
The next beer we have is by Boulevard.
Yeah, see the words there?
Which words?
Oh,
in your print off? I can't read that. Can
These
you
are
read
tiny.
that?
All right. So it says Nutcracker Ale.
I think it, yeah.
Winter Warmer.
Yep.
Nutcracker Ale is Boulevard's holiday gift for real beer lovers. This hearty, warming brew is a classic winter ale, deep amber in color, with hints of molasses, balanced by the spices of Chinook hops. So it's a 7.8 ABV and 38 IBUs.
So it doesn't say anything about orange peel or
ginger.
Ginger.
Or cinnamon.
Or cinnamon, yeah. All right.
Or mama. Or getting drunk.
Or getting drunk. Or the rain.
Rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you a bonus point if you know what song that refers to.
So, there I could actually get some points. So
yes, you could. All right. So this is Boulevard Nutcracker.
So this is a little bit. The hue is.
It's definitely.
Reddish.
Yeah, kind of a deep amber to
you
red.
You can't see through it. The head is a little bit.
It's a little off-white.
Yeah.
Kind of a...
amberish?
I was going to say it's not a tan even. It smells like beer.
It smells like beer. Well,
and what was the flavor supposed to be?
It says hints of molasses balanced by the spices Chinook hops.
I really don't
know what the heck that is.
Molasses flavor to it.
No, I don't get molasses. I get a little hop, though.
Yeah, you can taste it. And it's not over the top hoppy at all. Because you're not going crazy, so it's not that bad. But
I mean, there is you can definitely...
You get a hop flavor.
Right.
But it's not like super hoppy. But I don't get any molasses.
No, molasses kind of should sweeten it up a little bit more.
I would have thought.
I was expecting a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, we've really hit gold with Boulevard.
Yes.
I mean, they are a very good brewer. It's
Yep.
always had a good, because they like to mix a lot of different beers.
Right. Yep.
So we've had very good luck with them. So like,
Well, and
This
we've
is
had
this
a lot of, honestly, for a Boulevard beer, this is kind of one of their lower ABV ones because they're kind of a higher octane one as well.
yes,
But
I think I
just-
got a couple in my fridge.
Oh, yeah. And I've got some too that, yeah.
Double digit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And this is only 7.8%.
7.8.
So it's
But
not.
I don't get, like I said, when you're saying that molasses is your flavor, I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I mean, it's as an ale. I mean, it is an ale. Looks like an ale. Smells like an ale. There's just not much taste to it. That's unfortunate.
Not really.
You want me to go first on this?
I'll go first.
All right.
I'm going to go like a 2.7.
All right.
Of the first three, this one has the lowest for me
Lowest.
score.
Right. Oh, but
It's just when when you say that like molasses is your flavor, I'm expecting kind of a stronger, I don't want to say a darker, but that molasses flavor, a very strong flavor, and it's just not there. So I'm going to go a 2.7. That I think it might be missing a little bit of what they said it was in there.
I would 100% agree. I mean, I'm actually going to give it the same score at a 2.7 for me. So my take on molasses is when I was growing up as a kid, that was one of the things we'd always add in with the feed for the cows.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Because the cows like that smell, that aroma. That would,
So it got them to eat more.
Yeah, it would eat more.
Okay.
And so I was kind of going off that is my baseline. So like with this, when it says molasses,
Yeah.
I was either the aroma or the flavor to be a little bit molasses that,
Well,
because it's very unique flavor.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny because I do like molasses cookies.
Yep.
And they have a strong flavor.
Yes.
I do like that. And this does not have that. And,
No,
and a whole side note, I didn't realize that you had cattle when you were younger.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Beef cattle.
Because I know you had horses, later on, but I didn't know you had beef cattle. So
Yep, that's what I was going.
Interesting.
Only a beef cattle. We didn't get the horses till after I'd actually left the farm.
Okay.
My dad started doing it on his own then.
Huh. And he did the percherons, so the big giant horses.
Right.
Instead of the normal,
Yes.
horses. So
So
cool.
yeah, so that's my baseline for molasses.
Yep.
And I was actually thinking this might be my best beer of this whole
like I said,
episode. So I was like really looking forward to this one.
like I said, I like molasses cookies and I like that flavor. And that's what I was thinking the same thing, Jim. I thought this is going to be a good flavor and it's not bad, but there's just not that.
Yeah, I mean,
What I thought it was going to be and what it is two different things.
right. I mean, and I don't really know what Chinook hops are,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like we talked before in one of the other episodes, that might be overpowering some of the other flavors.
It could be.
So that's what's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to some good molasses.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
Jim.
All right, what do we have?
We're on to the medium.
Easier ones.
No, these are the medium
Ooh,
questions.
medium.
And you're -2 on the easy.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to try.
Question number 1.
All right.
In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol,
Yep.
what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? I think you might be cocky on this one. You're like,
Is this Ebenezer?
you are correct.
Ah.
I say, when Jim was doing the Jeopardy song, I knew he had an idea. All right. Question number 2.
All right.
What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever?
So I got 2 ideas. Is it Silent Night?
No. What was your other guess?
Gosh, it's such an old song.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it though.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. There you
Yep,
go.
I knew you were on there,
I
right?
was-
But yes, it's White Christmas.
Yep.
Question number 3.
All right, I'm trying.
In the early 1800s, when you were in your prime,
All right.
in the early 1800s, the first gingerbread houses were reportedly inspired by what famous fairy tale?
Is it Hansel and Gretel?
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
Wow. I give you credit on that one. I didn't know that one.
Oh.
Good call. Question number 4.
All right.
In the medium class.
Yep.
Miracle on 34th Street centers on what real-life department store?
The only one I can think of would be Macy's.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got that one right too.
Dang. So you're even. You're back to even overall.
Wow. All right.
Question number 5.
All right.
In the song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
All right.
Okay, you know that song.
Okay.
What incriminating evidence was found on Grandma's back?
I'll have to throw a guess. Hoof prints
No.
or sleigh tracks.
Incriminating claws marks, like Santa Claus. It's not reindeer. It's claws marks.
What?
Yep.
That doesn't make
You're
any
back
sense.
to -1.
That doesn't make any
But
sense.
you did really well in those first 5. See, they get tougher, you get better.
So we're back to even. I'm down.
You're 1 under.
1 under.
1 under right now.
Dang it.
So this beer here, the next one we have, I've never, well, I haven't had any of these
Whoa,
yet.
are you like downplaying this one?
No. This is our first barrel-aged Christmas beer.
Barrel-aged
Christmas ale
All right.
from Great Lakes. And it says ale with spices and honey aged in bourbon barrels.
Honey?
8% ABV.
Oof.
So let's see. So, boy, they had quite a write-up here.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, do we want to read the whole thing? Let's go. Hark, we've given our Yuletide favorite the bourbon barrel treatment.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we
And
go.
a gift-wrapped look. Barrel-aged Christmas ale is coming down the chimney for a limited time in 16-ounce can 4-packs, which is what I bought.
That's what you bought. All right. So it's true.
Barrel aging is the gift that keeps on giving. I would agree 100%, right?
Yes. We talked about that.
Yes. So we gifted our classic Christmas ale to a set of bourbon barrels for over 7 months,
Nice.
wrapping it with even more jolly holiday flavor. With a beautifully decorated package to complement the festive flavor within, barrel-aged Christmas ale 4-packs will look and taste perfectly spirited under your Christmas tree. From your beer cellar or at your holiday table.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But don't wait too long to check this one off your wish list. Barrel-aged Christmas ale is a limited seasonal treat. Okay. 8% ABV, 30 IBUs. Flavor, a holiday classic brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and honey, aged in bourbon barrels.
No orange peel?
Nope, doesn't say anything about orange peel.
Oh,
Pairs with roast duck, spiced desserts, and sugar cookies.
so are you bringing some roasted duck?
Nope. Didn't bring any roasted duck.
Well, you brought the beer. You
brought the beer.
Bring the food with it.
Exactly. I should have looked at that before.
There you go. Well, that
Yes.
sounds interesting.
All right, well, let's check it out.
All right, so this is the Great Lakes.
Great
Brewery.
Lakes Barrel-Aged Christmas Ale.
All right.
You know, Jim, I'm not going to say that this is our first barrel-aged Christmas beer, but because we've had a lot of barrel-aged beers, but
Yes.
I don't remember a lot of barrel-aged Christmas beers.
Well, and I could say that with this color, usually every barrel-aged one we have is much darker.
Yes, this is definitely like, it looks like an amber,
Yes.
a little darker amber, but like I said, I don't know how many barrel-aged Christmas. We haven't had very many. If
No,
we've
I
had
mean, for Christmas beers, I don't know if we've ever made it a priority to like, find them, seek them out.
No, you know,
Right? I mean, this is probably the
this
only reason.
darn podcast makes us like look at stuff, and this is kind of a neat thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It makes us kind of, other than the Shiner ones, where we try and kind of keep them in a category.
Right.
And again, yes, these are kind of across the board, but they're Christmas beers, and I don't know if we've had many barrel aged beers.
Oh, for
at
sure.
all. And for Christmas.
It's got a good smell.
It's got a good smell. I can smell the barrel.
Wow. What is that?
Boy,
That's smooth.
That's smooth.
So-
So ale with spices and honey, aged in bourbon barrels.
Wow. This is fairly smooth.
The bourbon is not over the top.
You can smell.
You can smell it.
Just like a note of it, right? Is that what
You
they
can
say?
smell yes. Like I said, it's not like a lot of the
Bourbon
We've
ones,
had a
yeah.
lot of bourbon barrels where when you smell it, it's like, oh boy, that
know-
is bourbon. You know,
Yes.
this is not like that.
Wow.
It's-
This is
now-
pretty good.
If I remember right, our local bottle shop had the non-barrel aged version of this.
Oh, okay.
And didn't you say you had tried it?
Yeah. If
you
it's the
said
same one, I'm
Yeah, and you said it wasn't very good.
no, but I mean that
But then you put it in a bourbon barrel.
with some bourbon.
Yeah, it's better than that one.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. This is our fourth beer
Yes.
today.
Yep.
This is by far my.
This is your favorite one so
yeah.
far. This is a good
And
beer.
again, I got to preface. I like bourbon barrel beers, anyway, but you're not really tasting a lot of bourbon.
No.
So I think for me, it's unfortunate that this is probably only a seasonal beer, so that somebody that maybe not listening to this podcast may not be able to get a version of this beer to be able to try it.
Right.
Because this is a really good beer, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, when I saw it, because I bought this in Illinois, and I was like, okay, is this the one that Jim had said he had tried? I knew it wasn't the barrel aged.
Right.
I should say, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the barrel aged version he had tried. So that's why I bought it. And it came in a 4-pack, and they're 16-ounce cans.
So put this in my Christmas stocking.
I got an extra one. Yeah, I'll give you one. Yeah.
Not those other ones we talked about.
Oh, no, you're getting those two.
Oh.
You have to drink those before you get this one. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime, dude. Anytime.
Wow.
But I just wondered how barrel aging it would change it,
For me, it really is pretty nice.
Well, do you want to go first on the score?
All right, I'm struggling. So my only drawback to it is you and I both like bourbon barrel aged beers.
Yes.
This is a good representation, but I don't taste as much bourbon as what I thought would be there.
Okay. Yep. I agree.
So I'm struggling with my score because it's a very good beer.
Remember, what is it? 8%.
So it's a lower ABV.
Yep.
Very good beer. By far the best one today that we've had of these 4. But I'm struggling. I want to give it a higher number, but I'm struggling that I can't.
Okay.
So I'm going to go like a 3.3.
Okay.
I want to give it a higher number. I just can't seem to come up with the number to give it a higher one.
I think it's a good flavor. The bourbon, like you said, is not. You really can't pick out the bourbon flavor.
Right.
I'm going to go with 3.2 just because. And I know it's a tie with one, but it would have been higher if I could have tasted more bourbon.
Right.
This one, I don't think the lower bourbon flavor is not a knock. The rest of the flavors are very good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But I think if you could have tasted a little bit more bourbon, it would have put it kind of over the top. So yeah, I think it's a 3.2, and I don't mind it. I think it's not bad. I would have another one of those. Well, a 16-ounce can is a bigger can. You have, but I would drink that again.
And I think, from my opinion, if we were going to recommend somebody that's a non-craft beer drinker that's never had a bourbon barrel, this would be a perfect one to try.
I would recommend that.
I mean, because you get there is an aroma. It's a faint aroma, and there is like a slight bourbon, but I mean, there's no burn. There's no anything.
Because we have had beers. We've had beers that have been super strong bourbon smell or flavor or both.
Yes,
and you're right, Jim. I would recommend this 100%. I would say yes. Try this one.
Give it a whirl,
because it's not going to scare anybody off.
Right. This is like, and unfortunately, that's the only unfortunate thing is it's Christmas. It's a seasonal beer.
Yes. Yep.
So go out there right away and try to find one.
Exactly. I agree.
Okay.
All right, Jim.
So what are we on now?
So okay, you were at -2, -1. -2, -1, even. You're at -1.
-1, all right.
Round 2 of the medium question.
So I'm close.
Yep. How many reindeer are featured in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
9.
8.
Rudolph.
No Rudolph.
Huh?
Rudolph was not in "'Twas the Night Before
Are
Christmas."
you serious?
Yes.
See, that's why I went with the 9. I thought Rudolph was...
No, I agree.
All
They
right.
hit in there 8. No Rudolph. All right.
well, that's where I came up with my number.
Yeah, so you're back at -2.
All right.
What traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant?
How about the holly?
The holly? That would be wrong. Mistletoe.
Well, isn't that what...
No. Holly is different than mistletoe.
Oh.
You're at -3 now, Jim.
All right.
Oof.
I'm trying.
You are not doing
holly
as well
and
as I
mistletoe
thought
are
you
different?
were. Yeah, they're different.
All right.
Boy. Okay, question number 8.
All right.
You're not going to get it. In The Muppet Christmas Carol, who played Scrooge? Hint, it wasn't a Muppet. And I will tell you this, I don't know this one.
Scrooge?
Oh, yeah, you're not going to get this one.
Scrooge.
No. Who played Scrooge? And it wasn't a Muppet. It's an actual actor.
I have no
Let's see. I will give you a clue. I'll give. Let me think of the clue here, because this is really difficult. This guy's been in a lot of movies.
All right.
He was also in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Steve Martin.
Got nothing.
Michael Caine.
Oh yeah, that was my second guess.
I'm trying to think, because I thought, what other movies might you have seen?
These can't be like...
These are the medium questions.
These can't even be questions.
All right, question 9.
All right.
What beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertising since 1931? You know this one. You know this one, Jim. Come on.
Miller?
It's a pop. If you get it...
It's a pop.
It's a soda pop company. Not a beer company. Soda pop company.
See, you got to keep it beer related. How about Coke?
Yes, I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
I thought it was all beer related questions.
No.
Okay.
Question 10. According to legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff as a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus?
So what am I supposed to give you? What's the...
According to legend, what holiday goodie...
All right, so how about a Christmas cookie?
Let me read this again to you.
All right.
According to legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff? Do you know
like a peppermint stick. Candy cane.
There you go. I will give that to you.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
Okay, so you're at -2, -1, -2, -1, even... -1, -2, -3, -4, -3. You're at -2.
All right.
Going to the hard questions.
Michael Caine question. You got to throw that. You can't use that.
Well, when I read it, I was like, he's not going to know that.
I mean,
I didn't know that because I've never seen that movie. So okay, so we've got 3 beers left, and they're big bottles. And the next one, we had to get a corkscrew.
Like it's a bottle of wine or something.
So this is Noel Orange and Cacao.
So stick the hoo-ha in there. Let me take a picture of it then before you pop it out.
I'll stick the hoo-ha in there.
All right.
Like, how far do you want me to...
Get it all the way in so it's like ready to pull out.
Boy, that sounds really bad.
Sticking a hoo-ha in there?
Until it's about ready to pull out. Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I'm getting... Here we go.
Are you getting... Oh, there we go. No, the arms are coming up.
Arms are coming up.
All right. So
Okay.
set her back over here. I'll take a picture of it. So that's
This one...
what we had to do.
This one, it is Noel Orange and Cacao. And who makes it?
Cacao.
Because it has an actual cork in it, and it came in a cardboard box, a very fancy cardboard box. And it says...
Uh-oh.
Do we know the name of it here, Jim? The company, is it this?
Yeah, I think
I
the
can't
hard part.
pronounce it.
It was...
So it says dark beer with classic brown color.
Yep.
It has a thick cream colored head.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Scents of chocolate and orange.
Orange, not orange
Blend
peel.
with light hints of roasted malt and dried fruit. When shipped, it immediately releases pleasant and warm notes of chocolate and orange zest.
Nice.
Which creates a nice balance with the aromas of roasted grains that are reminiscent of dried fruit. Is that saying it doesn't have dried fruit in it, I'm guessing?
Well,
it's more grains.
All right.
The bitterness from the hops leaves a balanced bittersweet aftertaste that makes for a very satisfying experience at every sip.
All right, well, let's pour some out.
8.5% ABV. Oh, this one actually gives, degrees Plato. I don't know what the hell that means. 19,0. Color, 50 to 55. Degrees of bitterness. Okay, IBUs 20 to 24. So it should be fairly low.
All right, yep.
Service temperature, 12 to 14 degrees Celsius.
And what's that Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Put it in Fahrenheit, people. Pairings. Perfect with Christmas cake. Classic.
Oh, there you go.
What is that, Jim? Pantone or chocolate cakes or cookies scented with cinnamon or orange.
All right, well, don't break the cork.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. We're going to pop the cork.
We're going to do it.
Here it comes.
We're going to do it.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, look at that.
Boy, you smell the bottom of the cork is kind of not a whole lot of description there. This is a big bottle.
Yeah.
And it's Noel.
It looks like a wine bottle.
Orange and skins of cacao beans.
Cacao. Ooh.
Jim did have to like pick a knife and cut the wax off of it before this.
And it was in a cardboard box.
It was in a cardboard box.
So you weren't going to like...
Oh, there's no way you're breaking into it.
And you're not going to drink this on the street anywhere.
No.
This is one of those... All right.
And this is Noel.
Dark.
It is definitely dark.
Dark head.
Kind of nondescript.
Not much for aroma.
What is that flavor? I gotta look back and say what it's supposed to be. It's fairly smooth, but
there's something on the front end.
It almost had like a burnt.
Yeah. I don't taste chocolate.
No, I don't get that at all.
Orange zest?
What? No, I don't get orange either. What is that flavor, Jim?
I don't know. There's something.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know. It's just
honestly, it's a smooth flavor, but there's a little weirdness. There's a weird thing to it.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. That flavor.
I don't get scents of chocolate and orange, and then hints of roasted malt and dried fruit. What I taste more is the roasted malt.
Is that what that is?
I think that's what it is. I don't taste the dried fruit. I don't taste the chocolate. I don't taste the...
What is dried fruit?
Raisin. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm like, why? That's the thing when they put these ingredients.
Yeah.
Why be? Just tell us what it is. What?
Yeah. When you say dried fruits, all right. So we dried out some.
You can dry out
this and this. Right. So you have an idea.
Right.
Like I said, this is not a bad beer, but it has a weird. There's a weirdness to it. My opinion.
And I'm trying to remember. Is this the one that was made in Italy? Does it? Can I give me the box? Because we don't have the
box is right here.
All right, let me see if I can.
All right, you look on the box.
All right,
I'm gonna look on here. I don't
because it's like multiple different languages that are spelled out here.
Yeah, that's the hard part when they don't have it all, so you can read it.
All right, here we do have a little write up here.
Okay,
a dark brown beer with a thick and persistent head.
Yeah, not so much.
To the nose, scents of chocolate and hints of orange that harmonize with light roasted notes of dried fruit. Recalling the cereal with which it is produced.
The cereal? I don't get that. I don't know what that means.
From the first sip, pleasant and warm nuances of chocolate and orange peel, well balanced with hints of roasted cereal that evoked memories of dried fruit. They're like saying the same thing over and over again. Also present a bitter note of hops that leaves in the mouth a delicate finish between sweet and bitter, satisfying every taste.
So we still don't know
where it's from.
Weird. I don't, I mean, it's not terrible. I'm not saying that at all. It's not terrible, but it's got a kind of a weird, funky taste to it.
All right, so we do have, it does say product of Italy.
This might be my second Italy beer.
So it says pregnancy or alcohol can cause
pregnancy?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yep. Remember that, folks.
All right,
alcohol can produce or cause pregnancy. I'm sorry.
So beer with skins of cocoa beans.
See, I don't know what that means.
6%.
They must, take the outer shell of the cocoa bean.
And sweet orange zest.
I don't get
2%.
I don't get any orange in this. Do you?
And then that's the only ingredients.
I don't get any orange in it. I don't think it's not a bad beer.
So I bought this because it said Noel.
Oh yeah,
Is this a Christmas beer?
Yes, it is.
You would?
Yeah, I would say this is. Yeah,
so I didn't miss.
Nope.
Okay.
This is a Christmas beer.
All right,
but I don't get any orange.
No.
Score wise,
yeah, you throw a dart on this one.
I'm gonna go with 2.9.
All right,
because I think the reason I had kind of knocked it down a little bit, I think it could have been a little bit higher, but I don't get any orange. I don't get everything they talked about. I really don't get.
Right. Maybe it was in Italian, so we couldn't decipher.
Yeah, it could have been. Well, we're close, But if you get a chance to try it, try it.
Yep.
It's not offensive at all. It's a decent beer, but like I said, their write-up and what we are tasting, I think, are two different things.
Yep.
So that's my opinion.
I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna go 3.0.
Okay.
3.0 right in there. I just don't. I think it has potential. It's just not there now.
Right.
So I think it's good, but not that good.
Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things that I think that it, like you said, it had really good potential, but I think it just missed the mark a little bit. So, Jim, we
Yes,
are
sir.
on round 1 of the hard Christmas trivia
The hard
questions,
ones.
and you're at -2 right now.
All right. I'm not going to put much money out
You
there.
have got to get
You gotta buckle down? I gotta buckle down?
You got to get even or +1.
All right.
That's what I'm hoping you get.
I am trying, though. I
no,
hope
no,
everybody listens.
yes.
I am trying.
I know
I'm just
you're trying.
my
so-
best. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You have never seen this movie, so it's probably going to be a minus. In the movie A Christmas Story, which you said you never watched,
Right.
what was the name of the next door neighbors whose dogs ate the Christmas turkey? And I will give you a side note after you answer. No, put your phone down.
I would have to
Put your
say-
phone down.
Hang on.
If you cheat on this, I'm going to have to punch you right in the junk.
So, how about Ebenezer?
No.
Oh.
It's the Bumpuses. So,
The Bumpuses.
So-
that was my second choice.
because the dad says, Bumpus! So, Susie and I, so last year when our daughter played in, they did a Christmas, she plays basketball, Division I basketball in college, and they had a Christmas tournament in Miami. We went to, it wasn't a brewery, but it was, it's called the World of Beers, and it was like a big craft beer bar.
Okay.
And we went in, we had been there a couple days before and ate. It was good food. Well, we went back because the next morning we were leaving to fly back. When we walked in, this lady walks up and goes, "Hey, do you want to do the Christmas trivia?" And we're like, my wife's like, "Yeah, we'll do it." So it was, Susie and I, and then there's all these other, like, this table had like 10 people, this one had 6, and all this and that. And so that was one of the questions, what was the name? And we did not get it right. And when the whole trivia thing was done, Susie and I got second place. We won like a $25 gift certificate that you could use on your next visit. And we go, hey. So the waitress came over and we said, "Hey, we're flying out tomorrow. We're from Wisconsin. Can we use this tonight?" And they let us to do that. Like I said, we lost to a table of 6.
Wow.
And it was just us. And the cool thing though was their last question was rate these. There's 4 movies based on the amount of money they brought in from highest to lowest.
Right.
And I'm trying to think of the movies. They had like Miracle on 34th Street, Polar Express, the Santa Claus, and what was the other one? Oh, Elf. And Susan and I, we were the only ones that got it right. But on the last question, but we didn't wager enough points to
like
to
Jeopardy.
win. Yeah. And it's like, but we got our $25 off our bill, so it was fun.
That was good.
Yeah. So say this. We got it wrong too. So I can't remember the name of it.
So I wasn't the only one.
No. All right. So question number 2. What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus?
What figure?
What figure? You're probably not going to get this.
A reindeer.
No, it's Father Christmas. I wouldn't have got that either. I had no idea.
Father
Christmas.
Is there such a thing?
Apparently. You're at -4.
Wow.
All right. Number 3. Name the animatronic cassette-playing bear toy that every kid wanted for Christmas in the mid-'80s. You should know this one. You should know this one.
A Care Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put out there right now, I'm looking for a new co-host. Dude, Teddy Ruxpin.
What?
Oh, my God.
How would you know that?
Oh, I knew that one. You're -5. Oh, wait. That's because I was like a young kid in the 80s. You were in your prime. So.
Oh my! I never even heard. I don't even know what a Teddy Ruxpin. I don't even know what that is.
You put a cassette.
Yeah, right.
Okay. No. Question number 4.
All right.
In the 1964 classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion? Yeah,
Elf.
I won.
Elf.
Hermie.
Who?
Hermie. Ooh, you're -6.
Yeah, this is...
Okay, Jim, you got 6 questions left to get to even. You got to get the next 6.
All right.
I'll tell you this. Here's what we'll do. When we get to the last question, I will say, you get this right, you're back to even. Okay?
All right.
All right. So we're going to see, you got to get this.
All right.
Okay? Question number 5. According to the folklore
All right, folklore.
of Austria.
Oh, of Austria.
Of Austria.
Okay, that makes it easier.
Yeah. And other countries. What horned figure punishes naughty children at Christmas? And there's been horror movies about this under this name.
The Abominable Snowman.
That would be wrong. It's Krampus.
What?
Yeah. All right. So you got none of those. 1, 2. You're -7 right now.
Yeah. What?
Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys do better on these questions because my co-host is just struggling.
I can't even believe that you're asking these questions. What in the world? If anybody else has the same opinion as me, let me know.
Don't feed into his ego. He's not doing well. All right.
Oof.
Oh, boy, Jim.
Uh-oh, we got a good one?
The next one, we got a big bottle. St. Bernardus. Is it Bernardus? I think that's Bernardus. Christmas Ale.
All right. Yep.
This is a big bottle.
Big.
Big. This one, 10% ABV.
Double digits.
Double digits. Did you have a write-up on this one?
Yes, I did. You ready?
This one has like the cage.
Ooh.
I got to take the cage off and then I'll wait till you're done and then we'll pop the cork.
All right. So it says St. Bernardus
yep.
Christmas Ale is an intensely dark beer with a full yet slightly fruity flavor, overflowing with the tastes of winter and zesty seasonal aromas.
Aniseed, which is
notes.
Anise tastes like licorice.
Oh, okay.
Like black licorice, yeah.
Notes are complemented by the hints of creamy caramel and fire-roasted chestnuts.
Okay.
This zestiness shows no signs of abating, pushing through a magnificent finish of dried fruits and chocolate. Just like all of our beers, this brew bears the imprint of the unique St. Bernardus yeast that gives its own special complexity. Simply stated, St. Bernardus Christmas Ale is the perfect degustation.
I'm not sure what that means.
Beer to warm your heart and bring a glow to your loved ones on a cold winter night. So it's 10%.
Yep.
ABV. And 20 IBUs. So this is a overseas beer, I think.
Yep.
This is not an American made.
So what should we be expecting to taste out of this one? So I heard like the dried fruit and all that. But
there's all kinds of
like the chestnuts,
chocolate, zestiness.
Well, here we go. I'm going to pull the cork.
All right.
I took the cage off.
Let's listen. Oh, champagne.
The cork smelled like cork, so I don't know what it's.
Wow.
It's a darker brown.
Sounds good coming out.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Sounds like a champagne or a
champagne.
Like Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon.
Oh, there we go.
All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to put that back here.
All right, yep.
It's got a smiling guy with a Santa hat on the label.
Santa hat?
Well, on the label right there, he's got a Santa hat on. Look at.
Since I've been quizzed all night, I have one question for you, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Before you take your first drink.
All right. I'll put this down. Okay.
How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol?
4. The 3 ghosts, and it was the ghost of, what was the name of his partner? It was the first one, and then the 3 ghosts after that, so 4.
Wow. You are correct.
Is that good enough?
Hang on. All right, so
give me another one.
Here's another one.
Okay.
What are the 2 other most popular names for Santa Claus?
Kris Kringle.
Yep, number 1.
The other 2, Kris Kringle.
Not Printing Kringle.
No. Hang on. So you got other than Santa Claus, you got Kris Kringle, and you have.
This one you're going to kick yourself in the jimmies for.
It's an English name, or
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to,
proper English. Yep, proper English.
Yep. Kris Kringle, and I know I'm going to kick myself because it's
easy one. I think the audience probably already knows what it is.
Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, and I don't know.
St. Nicholas.
Ah, Japers. Yeah.
See, now those are the kind of questions I thought.
Well, those would have been in the easy category.
Well, but they were still challenging, though, right? I mean,
like I said, just remember, I'm going to ask you the next 5, and then I'll give you a bonus one.
Right,
but hard last to get back to even.
Right,
so.
But see, like the audience probably understood that one. I'm just trying to get the audience.
I know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a good Christmas guy, so.
Well, no, I give you credit. You're playing along and you're doing well.
I'm trying.
Well, you kind of playing, but
Christmas ale.
This definitely tastes like a Belgian style.
Well, did we say what the ABV? Oh, 10%.
10%. This is the highest one we've had so far. But it definitely has like a Belgian flavor to it,
Yeah, I mean, this, you can taste, to me, I can taste alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this is not the Christmas beer you want to start with.
Would I recommend, you've never had a Christmas beer, try this? No. And I'm pretty sure the next one will be the same thing.
So
for the advanced people, yeah, you should try this.
Yeah. If you're an experienced craft beer drinker,
yes,
you should try. This is a very good beer.
Oh, I like the flavor of this one. Wow. For sure.
I'm trying to come up with the flavors.
Like I said,
whatever dried fruit. I taste dried fruits.
I can definitely tell that it's like a Belgian type of a beer. Yep. It has that Belgian yeast flavor.
Yes.
And like I agree with you. I'm trying to pick out what the flavors are. But it's very good.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, wow.
For an advanced beer drinker, you need to try this.
Yeah, this is and what's weird.
Yes.
I mean, you look at the bottles, too. The bottles are even designed a little bit different.
Each one of them is, yeah.
They're dark in color, but they're still a little bit different. Each one's a little bit different.
Right. Yep.
This is, wow.
This is a good beer. I mean, folks, as far as for us.
Yeah. And just FYI, we're not drinking the whole bottle.
No, we're doing a taster glass of them. We will revisit them once we're done.
Because these are 10% and they're 750 milliliters or.
Yeah, they're the bigger bottle. Yeah. Bigger bottle. Like a bomber bottle.
This isn't a 12-ounce can.
No. But this is a good beer.
Wow. This is. There's not a bad aftertaste or the finish is smooth.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, really, wow.
This is good. So, Jim, what do you think for a score? Would you give St. Bernardus Christmas Ale?
I always give it extra points, double digit.
Yeah.
What I don't know, and I haven't been able to find it or read it, is how did they get it to the double digits? Because it's not barrel aged. So there's something that they did to increase the ABV.
Okay. Yep.
Which I can't tell the listeners.
Sure. Yep.
I can't. Yep. I wish I knew. But the flavor is really, really good. And any beer that's double digits, I always try to give it a little more. I think I'm shooting towards a 3.6. Good beer.
That is exactly the score.
No way.
I was going.
Were you really?
I said this was a good. I think it's a good beer. Like I said, for an experience, somebody that's had a lot of craft beers before. I think this is a very good beer.
Yeah.
For a new person, they might not like it because it has a little bit of a stronger flavor.
Yep.
But again, I think they did a really good job.
And so, did we say where it was from? Do we know? Do we find out?
I did not say. Let's look on the. Do we know?
Brewed and bottled by Br. St. Bernard NV.
Okay. Does it say from where?
Oh, Belgium.
There you go.
Okay.
See, so when I was talking about it tastes kind of like a Belgian.
Yes.
It makes sense now.
Right.
So, okay. Yeah. No, that is a good beer. Like I said, if you
would you? Well, I think you mentioned it, but the recommendation. This may not be for the
right. If you've never drank craft beer before, I probably wouldn't look at this one. But if you're into craft beer and you've had other Belgian beers, I'd try this all day long because this is a good beer, a good Belgian beer.
Right. And I think the hard part is that these last three are I only saw these because they came out during Christmas time.
Correct.
Seasonal beer. I don't even know how the liquor store that I went to, because I didn't see these three at any other liquor store. And
I have not. Yeah.
So
actually, I don't. When we were in Peoria, and I was trying to find just another big bottle to go with these, this is the only one I saw there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, I can't do that. We got, so I got the other ones. So,
and that's what's unique.
Small.
So I don't know how those are brought into the United States. I don't know what that is or how that happens or what. But I mean, I think it's a good beer. I mean, I wish they would actually have other beers we could try.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's good. So I guess I'm going to go down in flames here.
All right.
All right.
So we're back to the trivia.
Yep.
Now remember, I'm going to ask you the next 5 questions.
All right.
And then I'm going to pick one more question. And if you get that right, you're back to even.
All right.
Okay, no matter what you're at.
Yep.
All right, so number 6. This is the hard question.
All right,
class.
yep.
On the TV special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describe the Grinch?
Is there a number of words? How many words?
3. What 3 words? And I will tell you this, I never would have got this.
This is stink, stank, stunk.
Oh, you're close. Stink. You're right.
Huh?
Did you cheat? Did you look at that? Did you look it up?
No.
100% you got it right. How did you get that? Stink, stank, stunk. You cheated.
How?
You cheated. How, did you look at the question? You looked at the questions, didn't you?
I can't read upside down.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. I never would have got that. All right.
All right. I got one.
Got one. Next one. What well-known Christmas You read this when I went to the bathroom, didn't you?
No.
All right. What well-known Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space in 1965?
How about Silent Night?
Nope. Jingle Bells.
Oh, all right.
That was a good guess, though. Number 8. In what modern-day country was St. Nicholas born?
How about Romania?
No, you normally have it at Thanksgiving.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says.
All
so
right.
I got to give you a minus. So, but again, I'll ask you one more to get even. Okay. Question number 9. What Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas?
Silent Night.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Really?
Question number 10. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas was originally published under what name? Yeah, I wouldn't have got this one.
The 11 Days of Christmas.
No. It was A Visit from St. Nicholas. Okay, Jim. So,
All right.
I'm in the Christmas spirit. So, after we finish our last beer,
All right.
I am going to not only let you... So, again, we went through the first 10 questions on the easy, the medium, and the difficult questions.
Yep.
So, to get back to even, I will let you pick not only question... I'm going to let you pick a question 11 through 25, whatever question number.
Really?
But also, I will let you pick if you want an easy, a medium, or a difficult question.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
So we got that going for you. So keep that in mind. So we have one more beer to try. And this one...
All right. So now I do have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Since you're the quiz master.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Easy questions. These are like
They're
I
way
probably shouldn't be asking because they're so easy. Mm-hmm. All right. What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Silent night, holy night.
All right. You're right. So see.
Ding, 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 ding,
So
ding.
so it would have been nice if you like questions like that.
Yeah. No, I'm not done. I just printed these off online and yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express?
6 different roles in the in Polar Express is probably Tom Hanks.
Ding, ding, ding. You're right.
Thank you.
And
I only knew that he played one, but I figured he's a big enough name that...
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, another one?
Hang on. I'm looking here. Okay. What did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head?
He came alive and started dancing.
I'll give it to you. He began to dance around.
Woohoo!
Man, you are... See? Those are the kind of questions.
This is why Mike... This is why Mike is the Northwest Beer Guy, not Jim.
So, but if everybody notices, my questions are like serving up like lollipops for...
They were like the easy ones I had. So, again, here, ladies and gentlemen, I told Jim, not only will I let him pick So I had 25 questions on each level.
Yep.
I will let you pick the question number, and I will let you pick if you want easy, medium, or hard.
All right.
Okay, so keep that in mind. So we have another beer to try here. So we're going to do this next, and then we'll get to Jim's question, and then we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas. So,
all right, so we're still trying to finish this glass. Mike has got his gone.
Mine is gone now. I got to take the cage off of the next one. And this is, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is Straffe Hendrik.
All right, let me look
Christmas blend.
Let me look at my paper here. We got paperwork.
Aged quadruple blend.
So this should be our best beer of the night, correct?
Am I turning this the wrong way, or what's the deal? Yep, I was.
So
is this like a Belgian quadruple, or what is it, Jim?
So for this special Christmas blend, our master brewer combines selective barrel-aged quadruple and young quadruple. The period.
Yes. Okay.
Wow. This beer is only brewed from time to time and is not part of our standard range. The tannins from the barrel come in harmony with the rich notes of the special malts in the beer. In combination with the subtle taste of the wood aging and the young quadruple beer, it creates a unique and powerful blend. Thanks to the re-yeasting in the bottle, the taste keeps on developing year after year.
So this is their Christmas blend, oak-aged quadruple blend. So the ABV was 11%?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to pop the cork on this Straffe Hendrik Christmas blend.
The Christmas blend.
Listen.
Oh. So all of these...
Smells like a cork. So
the corks, they all popped.
They all popped, well, except for the Noel, because we had to use an actual corkscrew.
Yep.
So that one didn't pop, but the other two did. All right. Boy, there's a lot of head on that one.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to pour yours a little different, Jim. Well, it's not quite as much, but there you go.
There's some head.
There's some head, so I'm going to have mine here. So this is the Christmas blend by Straffe. And this was from where?
This is from... this is one of those weird ones I couldn't figure out.
So we don't know for sure
which country.
Does it say on the bottle?
Take a look. I couldn't find anything.
That's weird. They got these that's a government warning, so that's not it. Oh, Belgium.
It's a Belgian.
Yeah, right here, Belgium.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to probably have a Belgian flavor to it.
Yep. So this is more than a 12-ounce bottle, right? Or 12 ounce.
That's like a bomber bottle, yeah. Yeah, it smells kind of like a Belgian.
Is it a good Belgian? That's what we want to know.
Have you tasted it?
It is I'm trying to get the aroma. Ooh.
Flavor-wise?
11%.
It's not bad.
That's
not bad.
Doesn't
taste like an 11% beer.
That's a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
And again, we don't know if this is barrel aged.
Yeah, it didn't say at all.
No, so
I don't think it is then. So I think the only one we know was barrel aged was this one.
Yes, the one that is in a can that we knew for sure.
We knew that one was, but
this
it's pretty good. I mean, for a Belgian beer, it's pretty good.
And the double digit, the highest ABV one we've had.
And it doesn't taste like that at all.
It is
this would be one to get you in trouble, you know.
I mean, I don't know if it's good or bad, but they have a clear label. So they have like designs on their clear label. So you can actually see the beer.
You can see the beer, how much you got left. Yes.
So I don't know if that's like the other ones. It's all a hard label.
Right.
You can't see through.
Right. Yep.
So neat, unique. I mean, different. This is hard to describe.
Yeah. This is. Do I think for a new craft beer person will this be a beer I'd recommend? No. But if you were like 2 weeks in, because this does not. The flavor is not super strong, even though it's 11%. It doesn't taste anywhere near an 11% beer.
No, this is
and even for like a lot of people that don't like Belgian beers, this doesn't taste like a super strong Belgian beer, you know?
No, this is like one that said 35 IBU. Mm-hmm. I don't even think it's 35.
I don't, no.
This is low.
To me, I don't even get an IBU flavor out of it, you know?
No, this is, wow. a good beer. I mean,
Yes.
I'm very pleasantly and happily surprised.
Nice.
Very,
Yes.
very, very good
Yeah.
beer.
I think this is a very good beer. Would I drink this again? Yes, I would. Would I drink a... No, I wouldn't because it's a big bottle.
Yeah.
It's a big... It's like a 22-ounce bottle. I would not drink it, but this is a good beer.
So what are you thinking? I'll let you do the honors on our last beer for the happy holiday season.
I'm going to go... I'll go 3.5.
Really?
Yeah. I think...
I was thinking you might go a little higher.
Personally, I was too. I was thinking about it going a little bit higher, but I'm going to go with 3.5.
All right.
The flavor is very good.
Yep.
For a Belgian beer, very smooth. Yeah. I think it's very good.
All right.
I'm going to go 3.5.
I'm going to have to buck the ways.
Yeah.
I don't want to follow him. I wish we would have had our buddy Toby with us.
Right. We were hoping to, but he
had
he got called away last minute.
So these were probably in his wheelhouse.
They would probably, no, he'd have probably been too strong for him.
So we'll hope that he listens to this and tells us.
Yeah.
But these are definitely from Europe.
Yeah,
and
the last three for sure. Well, and then the Brew Dogs one, yeah.
My opinion, this is probably my favorite beer.
Yeah,
I'm going to go a 3.7. My favorite beer of the night.
It's kind of funny because I was thinking of going like a 3.7 on this one, and I was like, no, I'm going to back it down. Yeah. So,
but I think this is. I mean, this is a really, really. I mean, like right now, there's no bad aftertaste. The finish is smooth.
Exactly.
And this is our highest ABV beer. Kudos. I wish I could say the name.
Exactly. It's like, we don't know the name, but hey, they did a good job. It's the Xmas blend.
Right. They did a great job. It tastes great.
It's a good beer. It's a very good beer.
And like Mike said, I would not recommend this to the novice.
If you've never had a craft beer, I would not say to drink this one.
Right. But if you've had a couple,
you don't have to be in craft beer that long to enjoy this beer.
Right. And I think the size of this bottle, you'd want to enjoy it with your family.
Yes.
This is not like one guy sitting down.
No, this is a big, like a bomber bottle to share with other people.
Yes. Yep. And great job.
Yes,
kudos.
Very much so.
So I'm on my last question.
Yeah.
Let's do I got to do the easiest.
All right. So you're going to go easy.
I'm going to go easy.
All right. So here, ladies and gentlemen, so Jim was minus a lot. And I told him I would let him pick not only the level of the question, but the question number remaining. Okay. So you have 11 through 25. So if he gets this right, he breaks even and we're good.
All right. Okay, so I have my trusted
pal. You're picking easy.
Yep.
Okay.
And I get my trusted pal Lena here.
11 through 25. What number do you want?
And my trusted pal Lena
says
go with number 17.
17. All right. What science fiction franchise had its own holiday television special in 1978? Oh, dude, you've got to get this. You've got to get this.
Star Trek.
You were half right.
How can I be half right?
It's not Star Trek. It's
Star Wars?
Wars.
Yeah. Really? Oh. So I get half the points.
You only lost by 3. I'll give you 3.5. Minus 3.5 instead. Yeah. No, it was Star Wars.
All right. Well,
darn it.
I tried.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it was a good effort.
Hey, thank you so much, Jim, for playing along. I thought that Toby was going to be here.
Yep.
So I thought we could have like a little bit of a quote-unquote, challenge going and all that. But, Jim, of these beers, what was the beer that you would say you would recommend?
Well, for sure, there was 2 that stood out to me.
Okay.
Like, without...
Yep.
I like the last one.
Yeah, the Xmas blend from
Straffe.
Straffe, yep.
To me, that was very good. St. Bernardus was very good. And I like the barrel-aged Christmas Ale.
So I think when I talked to you before, you had tried the regular Christmas Ale.
Okay, yep.
But, so the barrel-aged was better?
It was like hands and shoulders above.
Okay, because I had not tried that beer before, and when I saw it there, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure you hadn't tried the barrel-aged one. That's why I bought it. I'm glad to hear that you liked that one.
Yes.
So.
I mean, and I think we're pretty close on most of them. Which one did you think? Or which?
I thought the St. Barnabas Christmas Ale was my number one.
Okay.
And the Straffe, I wish I knew how to say it, Straffe, Hendrik, the Christmas blend, I thought was number 2, and they were very close. Those were my top 2.
Yep.
Other than that, I did think that the barrel-aged Christmas Ale from Great Lakes was the next one.
Okay, yep.
And I didn't think there was a bad beer in this group.
So,
honestly,
let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
So, we're summarizing everything.
Yes.
This group. How do we summarize? I know we talked a little. We touched on it when we first started, but how would you summarize this group? I know it's a hard question. It's not an easy.
As far as
like flavors or taste or good or bad or because
that's a tough one because we've learned from last week like apparently orange peel and ginger is a Christmas flavor, but
and I don't know
weren't
and just not to interrupt, but when we picked the Sam Adams, and the other beers go with it, we did not read anything prior. We just like randomly drew those out.
Well, even these we didn't.
But to say that we even the ones that weren't Sam Adams, that were a cinnamon, ginger, and so somehow so that was a very easy one to like generalize.
Yes.
This one is like so.
This one is tough,
right? So it's not as easy to encapsulate what a title is because I mean I think the overall theme from what I see is they all seem to have like a Santa Claus.
Yeah,
they're like Santa Claus either on there.
Oh yeah, you got Santa Claus. You got Christmas Vacation. You got the Nut Cracker. You got The bourbon barrel one doesn't really have anything on it, but
Noel,
Christmas, and
then so you're supposed to be sleeping at Christmas. So I don't know if that's a good rep.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a good question, Jim. I don't know.
But I mean, they're good beers.
They were all good beers. I was impressed, honestly.
But they didn't have the ginger and cinnamon and
that's the thing. Because
we picked out those two.
I was so confused because all the other ones the last 3 weeks are ginger and orange peel, and it's like really, And then you get to these, and it's like, we got all this other stuff,
And these are really good ones.
We thought the other stuff was the normal,
So somehow, and that's what my whole thought process was. We didn't think about separating out, this beer for this week.
No.
It randomly
randomly picked them.
And all of a sudden, the week of Christmas, we get the best beers.
Yeah.
Right.
These were good. These were very good. Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's
the ones you bought, the ones I bought.
Right. It just
that we put in here, they were all very good.
Totally random, totally. I mean, I hope everybody believes this. I mean, we're not trying to pick these out, but these all seem
we picked them out because they were Christmas themed.
Right.
And they pretty much all had a Christmas, like I said, the
either a Santa Claus
the weirdest one was like a Nut Cracker. Yeah. As far as I was away from Santa, what I mean?
So I was so glad that you invited me to try these because, I mean, these throwing things out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, from Jim and I both, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well, we'll be back before New Year.
Oh, yeah.
But, Merry Christmas. And I hope that you all get time with your friends and family to celebrate the holiday season.
And hopefully you can find some of these good beers
and look
let
for
us
some
know.
Of these beers. Yes.
Let us know if you see some.
If you find other Christmas beers or other beers that you think we should try, let us know. Email us at NorthwoodsBeerGuy@gmail.com. Message us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Now we're on, like I said before, we're on YouTube. You can listen to the broadcast of the podcast on YouTube as well. So just let us know. If you have other beers you think we should try, let us know. We would love to try them.
And again, it's only our opinion.
Yep.
We just want people to try craft beer.
Yes. All we're doing is we're trying to give our opinion, which I think our opinion... We've had a lot of craft beer, so I think our opinion is pretty decent. I think, like I said, we just want to give our opinions on these beers, and I hope that people realize that if we're saying if you're not into craft beer, you might not want this. I think you can follow that pretty good.
Right. I mean, and
You know,
we're trying not to steer anybody towards any particular brand,
No.
any particular style, any particular theme. We're just
Exactly.
trying to tell when we're buying these beers just like
there's like you are.
there's nobody giving us a beer. We're paying for every single bottle.
We would accept free beer though if you would like, but no,
We're not influenced by anything.
at this we're not influenced by anything. We bought all the beers we've ever had on here. We've bought them. So.
And we're just trying them. We're trying to come up with a theme to try to group some beers together to tell everybody what we think about them. We hope you like listening to us talk.
Yep.
Hopefully, we're not talking too much. Hopefully, you can enjoy a beer while you're listening to us.
Now, after this week, Jim, we're past Christmas.
Okay. Yep.
So we're going to start stepping into the dark side.
The dark side. All right. Well.
So we're going to be doing some high octane beers.
All right. Well.
And honestly, we have
A lot.
but
Tell everybody why we don't do as many
what?
high octane ones.
Why we don't do as many high octane? Because they get you messed up.
Right. So you now
Well-
we could do a couple of podcasts. But
right.
when you do a high octane one, you're gonna be feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
After the.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we might only be able to do 5 or 6 beers because it's
For sure. I've got all sorts of double-digit barrel-aged beers in my basement. You've got all sorts of, we have a lot of ones. So,
and we know they all taste good,
yes,
but they're gonna mess us up.
we've got some beers. I've got beers. You've got beers that we've never tried before. And we're going to start doing those
All right.
next week, I think. We should try them because
So hopefully we'll get some
past
guests.
the Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas.
We'll get some guest participants.
We need to get guest participants because some of these are most of them are big bottles and they will mess you up.
but they taste good though.
They taste good.
Yep.
But again, Jim, thank you so much for being a part. Well, honestly, you're the longest co-host that I've had. You've been on almost every podcast, so pretty much it's you and me. So Merry Christmas.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude.
Thanks for
And
inviting me.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this for this entire first year, and I think, like I said, we've got a lot of beers to try. We've got a lot of high octane beers. We're going to be going through a lot of those. I've got a lot of sours and stuff in my beer fridge we're going to go through.
Yep.
But like I said, it's been extremely fun. And I think it's only going to get better and better from here. And like I said, we've got, Jim, we've got BK is coming back. We got Toby will be coming back. Unfortunately, he couldn't have been here the last couple of weeks. He had, family stuff going on, Christmas stuff, darn holidays. We got BS Brian, the good voice on the podcast, is coming back.
Yep.
And I've talked to him, and his schedule is opening up a little bit where we can have him back on as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. And like I said, we hope that you've enjoyed what you've been hearing. We'll be back next week. And next week, we might be doing some high octane beers. We don't know yet. We hope your campfire is always warm.
And your beer's always cold.
See ya.
Merry Christmas, everybody. See ya.
Bye. Thank you for listening to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. If you have a question, a comment, or a beer you'd like us to review, please feel free to send us a message at northwoodsbeerguy@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Untappd, look up Northwoods Beer Guy and send a friend request. Until next week, I hope all your campfires are warm and all your beer is cold.